That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard
line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. Finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, ball at the 36. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And stick with Achane. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Good.
Tua now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. He gets it to Fant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They have another first and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Again, it's Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Tua again. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give them 3 on that gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
First down, and they go right back to it. Have him gain up about a handful there. And Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. Jets going to the dime set ahead of this third down. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they went with on third down.
All right, come on. All right, go ahead, go. Ready, start.
Here he goes, third and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action now. It's Fields. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Rick, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. All right.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Myers' kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, here's Tua. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Jets will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Green 19.
Now it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Right.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Just 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
11. Here we go, son. 58, Alpha. Tonight.
Hall runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Get off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. Ready.
drive with Achan. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
All right, come on.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achan. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards. It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute and will continue to do so.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
There's Achan up the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Yeah, ready.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
21G, 25. 18.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Dolphins with it on 4th and 1. Mike Tomlin has done this quite a few times in his career, partner. He's making the call to go for it. Trying for it, it's A-Chan. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good.
They start the drive at Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
319, Jets attack.
Fields looking to throw. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the Jets' 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go ahead. Come on, 18.
Out of the gun, Tunga Vailon. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Offensive 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Tua. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Down and 18.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 22. Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Jets attack. EQ! Alpha.
From the end zone, Fields. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Finds his back complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
21G, 25. Out, out.
Tua now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
20, TX.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set now. 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Come on, 22. What's it? Out.
Sticking in the air. It's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This from 35 yards away. Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
1st down throw for Fields. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Field throwing here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well in the NFL.
Lost it on the hit. It looks like the Dolphins have it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready.
It's Achane, the inside give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready, team. Hey, 21, team.
Tua looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Ready.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Finds the in route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Dude, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
First down, Dolphins.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Achane to the right. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right. Out.
Now Tua to throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Quick slant complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, team. Out.
Gordon has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
All set to send it away. And And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. 222, 222. Jack.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3. Brings up
Looking to throw Fields. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets make it 17 all.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10.
Get set.
Tua off the play fake. Gets this to Fant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second and 3 now.
All right, come on.
He ran from the gun with Wright. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Okay. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready?
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, shot. Jump up, out.
Wright running out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down.
18. Hey, 21 here.
Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quincy Williams has it.
Turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Easy.
Fields out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And they pick him off again. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 33. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
On first down, here comes Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 331, 331. Sit high.
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. Punting unit out now. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get set. Out.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Headed out right. That one's complete. Right side. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
1st down. Here's Tua. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And that is what we call a stat stuffer. First, Kate, he picks it up, and then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack, and now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day. And let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any defender ever thinking and playing with that confidence.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Go, go, go. Ready. He's right.
Running behind center and right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Dolphins pushing to get within range for a game winner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18. Watch it, Oscar.
Tua now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
18.
Running from the pistol, it's right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 21. 22.
He'll look to throw it. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
They're right here. Ready, team.
Here's a give inside to right. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Go ahead. Ready, team. Ready.
Right again. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
Go ahead.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.